can Arsenal upset the apple cart, ruin Ralph's party, and beat Man United on Thursday night? Can and will they do it?
No. It's the simple answer. And I'll tell you why. We don't score or create enough chances. And you lot will score, which means we now need to score at least 1 to get a draw, right? And 2 to get the win. Because you are scoring, right? And the reason you're scoring is because you've got players in your team that are clutch players. They can come up clutch. I know Pogba's injured, right? I think he's still injured. Yeah, Bruno's apparently 50-50, apparently. Is that right?
I haven't seen the team news today, but yeah, we've got a few up. Varane's out, Pogba's out,
Varane's
out.
For me, Varane's not a massive miss because you've got Eric Bailly, you've got Lindelof, you've still got players. And I thought Bailly did pretty well at the weekend. I thought he was one of your better players. But you're going up against a team that, although we don't get counter-attacked and we're wide open like we used to be, we don't tend to cross halfway, Terry, which is why pretty much most of the teams in the league have outscored us. We're 19th in the league on created chances from open play. Only Norwich have created less. So it's all well and good that we beat Newcastle at the weekend, but even that was a struggle. Yeah, just 2 moments of brilliance won the game. But now we're coming up against, and even they had some chances, to be fair. Like Callum Wilson went clean through, Tavares barged him. If that's Ronaldo going clean through, it's in the back of the net. And if he does go down like he did, Wilson did, then he will get the penalty. Yeah, it'll be a pen because it's Callum Wilson. It was at the Emirates. It ain't a pen. So I just think that defensively, people say we're a lot better. I suppose in a way we are, but we've still shipped 17 goals in 13 games, and we ain't looked great going forward in any game. We haven't had a convincing 90-minute performance this season. We've had 30 minutes here, 45 minutes there, 50 minutes there, 30 minutes there. Even in the games where we've won comfortably, like Tottenham and Villa, weren't convincing for 90 minutes. You know, both of them games, they could have both got back in. So could Leicester. It was only Weldy saves from the goalkeeper. Again at the weekend, if John Joe Shelby's shot was 1 foot to the right, it's in the back of the net and they're winning the game. Yeah. So you've got players that can do that in your team. You've got Ronaldo. I don't know if Cavani's fit. I'd imagine he is.
No, Cavani's out, Pogba's out, and
Cavani's
Varane's
out. You've got a few injuries then.
Yeah, them 3 are out, yeah.
But you've got Rashford, you've got Sancho, you've got other players within that midfield that can trouble us. Yeah, and our midfield don't score many goals. Yeah, in fact, our central midfield don't score any. Yeah, and then we've got to rely on Aubameyang, who's just been crap. Saka, who I think's injured, and then Smith Rowe. That's it. We ain't got enough to beat you, mate. Yeah, we ain't got enough to beat you, and I feel you've got too many good players for you not to score goals.
Do you feel like? I mean, you've won 50% of the last 6 games. United have only won, I think, 1 of them. There's been 2 draws, 3 wins, and then 1 win for us. So you've got a really good record in the contemporary sense. Do you feel as though the new, although he won't be in, he'll be in the stadium. I know he's not officially allowed to work, but anybody that thinks that he's not kind of having an influence already on the team.
Oh, he'll have an earpiece in under a hat or something, mate.
Yeah,
he'll do a Jose and hide in the wheelie bin or something.
Yeah, there'll be something along those lines where he'll have an influence. Do you feel like a new manager bounce? The atmosphere is going to be raucous, I believe, because Man United fans feel a real sense of positivity towards the future. Do you feel like that might be just too much to handle? Or, you know, there are a lot of gooners out there that are like, no, you know, defensively, we're resolute, we're hard to break down, we're hard to beat. You know, we've got a better record under Arteta against Man United than vice versa. You know, this is a chance for you guys to really sort of ascertain and prove that corner's been turned.
Well, listen, somebody's put in the chat, we haven't lost to Man United since 2018. Yeah, that coincides with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer getting the job. Yeah, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is no longer in that job. Man United are instantly better. So, and we've got a lack of goals in our team, a lack of creativity in our team. Rangnick, albeit he's not allowed to work, you're telling me he ain't going to be on video calls. How do they know what he's doing? He can sit on a video link and tell them, like, this is the tactics for the game. This is this. You can do this. How's anyone going to know? Like, do you know what I mean? He could be on the phone to Carrick saying, right, do this, do that, do this, do that. Right. And he will have an impact on that game. I'm adamant of that. It wouldn't surprise me if he had an impact on the game at the weekend against Chelsea. You know, Like some of the players that were dropped, some of the players that started. You know, I didn't expect Ronaldo to be dropped for that game. I didn't expect to see Sancho starting. So I just feel like we're going to go there. We're going to park the bus, and we're going to press you. We'll have Lacazette up front. We're going to press like we did against Liverpool for 30 minutes or 20 minutes or whatever it was. But then as soon as you get a goal, game plan finished. Because we're going to go there and try and stay in the game for as long as we can. And then we're going to try and nick it at the end. Because that's all he does, mate, in these big games. He tries to stay in the game rather than taking the game to you. And the thing is, Man United's defence is half decent, but it's not great. And if we actually played to our strengths rather than just playing park the bus Burnley-esque football, we might actually have a chance. But you won't do that, mate.
So I see it the other way to you. I want there to be a bounce. I want there to be, this impact. I want the players to, even if he hasn't been overtly involved yet, this kind of, I better put in a performance, because who knows what the new manager is going to like, what he's going to fancy, whether I'm going to remain in the team. The atmosphere, I know it's going to be like the Newcastle game earlier on in the season where the crowd's just going to be noisy. It's always, this, you were a match-going fan for decades, and night games always have a different atmosphere to them to during the day. So there's going to be a lot going on. I am fearful, though, of playing Arsenal, because you've been a thorn in our side in the past 3 years. And I get your point about that. That's when Ollie was there more so. And I totally get that. But I am actually quite scared of playing Arsenal. But I really want to beat you. I've had so much crap from Gooners this year for not saying that you're amazing, for not saying that I think you're.
Yeah, but we're not amazing.
I've said you've improved, and I just can't now my opinion yet with Arsenal to Arteta is the guy to take you forward. That you've got a great opportunity of being in a top 4 race now. Will he sustain that? Aubameyang's playing awfully in front of goal. Will he drop him? There's certain key decisions now that Arteta's got to make to prove that he's a strong enough manager. And the Man United game's huge. It's big for us because we don't want to lose and be 8+ points away from the top 4. But it's big for Arsenal as well, because United are going to improve under Ralf Rangnick. There is, for me, it's more likely to improve than to remain the same or go backwards, in my view, because of his credentials in the game. We're going to improve. West Ham are a good team. There's one place up for grabs in that top 4. A lot of Arsenal fans have set their hearts on that. They believe they've got a better, you've been on streams, better squad, better balance in their squad, whichever way around you want to look at it. The manager's on the way up. They've turned the corner, title-winning defense in the making. And you've got to deliver against that. So I think there's quite a lot of pressure on Arsenal, much more so than Manchester United. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe, and share. If you want to see the rest of this video or more content from the Football Terrace, please click on the link, check out our YouTube channel, and make sure you're subscribing. We look forward to seeing more of you. Take care, goodbye, and God bless.